Halloween time. Halloween time again. I've just finished drying my hands. I think I've... Oh, I left my fingers behind in the... somewhere I've left behind... oh, yes, well, there they are. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Disgusting. Just the sort of thing you find at Halloween. Rubber fingers. Down that goes. Well, we can find all sorts of things, but of course the best thing I've ever come across is these eyes of mine. Disgusting eyes. Little things you put on the insert, and you think when you lift the sunglasses, you're going to see the real eyes underneath, and of course it's not. It's something else altogether. So a number of little Halloween toys here, which I managed to acquire over many years, and just run them past your eyes. For instance, here's a little walking monster with a head underneath his arm. That's a suitable place to have a head, isn't it? One eyeball coming up behind Frankenstein. Here's a cute little Japanese thing which you put on your lapel when you go to a Halloween party, just a little pumpkin that pops up and down. I think it's very cute. Hardly frightening even. And a little skull that chatters to you on the table. Again, that would clip onto your lapel if you wanted to, and you just wind it up and have the skull chattering away. Some of them make more noise, like this one here, which is really a kind of necklace, but very noisy. Batteries and a microphone in the background, or a loudspeaker, and it goes on and on and on, so I'm afraid I must shut it up. Then there's a mango from India, a lovely Indian toy, this native toy. Pick it up, turn it upside down, and oh my goodness me, what's that? A cobra. Very well done, little gravity toy. Then getting more high-tech, we've got this extraordinary monster face. Here's one that's packaged, another one. And to make this go, you simply turn it on, push the button and say, it's Halloween time. Halloween time. Wow, what a piece. One of my friends gave me a business card which has a nice little feature on it. On the back is actually his name, but also the king of... But I like the idea of clubs of two skulls. Very cute. This one is a very harmless one, but small kids will like this. Not frightening at all. Just makes a funny little noise when you turn it on. And shakes about with a funny face. Vaguely sort of spooky sound, but that's all it does. But I like the little face. It's very sweet and cute. Nice one. Then there's this... Quiet boy. Then there's these horrible haunted memories cards which you hold up and then move ever slightly to one side, and they go from a normal face to something quite spooky and disgusting. All done by lenticulation. There's a whole series of these, but some of them are really quite evil. Disgusting ones. Then there's my favourite witch, which came as part of another series. Turn her on, and she's sitting on the toilet, and oh dear, the noises she makes. Yes. I think that's enough of that. Disgusting. Here's a simple little folk toy, which I'm very fond of. It's just a little, like a little bow and arrow, but it's the bow part of it. And as you tilt it forward, the spider appears to be wiggling up and down it. It's got a bit of wire there and a sort of wiggle to it, and it does a most lovely action as it moves up and down the bow. Very nice little simple folk toy. And then my favourite of all, I think, is this marvellous book produced in America about 10 years ago called Mommy. And the pages, and it's all beautifully produced pop-up art, is just fantastic. It's a small boy coming into a haunted house where his mother lives, and all the spooks, who he's not the slightest bit afraid of, keep appearing and interfering with him, and he's getting his own back by making them embarrassed and upset and things. But all the pages of this are just superb. The quality of the workmanship is astonishing. He keeps on trying to find in Mommy, and he can't find her. Here's another attempt. And he's awful spooks are desperately trying to entertain him and not frighten him, obviously. He doesn't find him at all frightening. He still hasn't found his mommy. And more disturbances to the poor old spooks who are doing their best to keep him amused. The paper engineering on this is astonishing. This one particularly has got a little rotating device in it, which is quite rare in pop-up art, but it's been very well done indeed. And here they are, up on the roof. Still can't find his mommy. Still can't find his mommy. Poor little thing. To the last page, finally, there they're all together, and now his mummy appears. And her head tilts down to look down at him. It's the most beautiful bit of little touch there of the origamist engineer. So a fantastic pop-up book, Mommy. And a nice way to celebrate Halloween. Good spooking.